Hey, welcome back to Newday. Now, I don't know if you've heard about it. If you haven't, Fly the Flag. It's a campaign that's trying to get as many Ghanaians to fly the flag. But why? I've got the people behind it, Citizen Ghana Movement. And with me is George Anti and also Sarah Asafo-J, who are spokespersons for Citizen Ghana. Now, good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
All right, let me ask. Most people remember Occupy Flagstaff, and you were the people behind it. You have a different name, but now Citizen Ghana. As far as you're the concerned Ghanaians for responsible governance, but now you're known as Citizen Ghana. Why?
We are rebranding, and the rebranding basically is to send a message that we are opening our arms to everybody. It's a movement. So if you're a citizen of Ghana, and you want progress, if you want a better Ghana, then you are part of the Citizen Ghana movement. That's the simple message. Okay.
It doesn't have also anything to do with, I remember when, Occupy Flagstaff House came about, there's a lot of things out. People were saying that you are linked to a particular political party, that they think that you're doing the bidding of maybe the opposition. Is that also something to do with why you're rebranding, to kind of get away from that?
No. I mean, it's the message we are sending out there is, focusing too much on partisan politics is what has brought us where we are today. The finger pointing, the race to the bottom, the blame game, that is what has brought us where we are today. So Citizen Ghana, think of Ghana first.
That's it.
That's it. Put Ghana first.
Okay.
You can be party XYZ, but think Ghana first. Put Ghana first. That's it.
All right. So, Sarah, why fly the flag?
The flag is something that unites all of us. It doesn't matter your gender, your religious affiliation, tribal. It's one flag. I believe we all love the flag. We respect the flag. If you think back to 2008, during AFCON, what was the atmosphere in Ghana? Everybody had one goal: see Black Stars take the cup. And that's the kind of feeling the sentiment we want to create. Forget who is in this party or that party, who's richer, who's poorer. Let's all put hands on deck and do the right thing. Get up in the morning, think of the flag, think of Ghana. Do the right thing. Stop your neighbor from doing the wrong thing.
Okay, so flying the flag is not just a physical thing of I'm going to put the flag on my car like when Ghana is playing. Exactly, you want people to change their mindset.
Yes, but put the flag, because we need reminders. We use the Bible, don't we, to remind us to pray and devotion. Just think of the flag. If you can, put it on your desk, put it in your house. I have talked to some people, they want to put it at their restaurants, they want to put it at their bars. It's just, it's a mental shift. Let's go back to being truly patriotic. Okay. Because nobody can fix your country except for you.
It's interesting you mentioned the football, because whenever there is a kind of a big tournament happening when Ghana's playing, for me personally, that's one of the only times I get out the flag, or independence. But I tend to maybe get out my flag, stick it on my car when there's a world tournament, like World Cup, and we're there, you're like, so is that the kind of sentiment, you're trying to get people to have? Okay.
Exactly. Only that this time our tournament is the development of Ghana.
And it's a sustained period. It's not a one-day
So we're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep doing it till we get where we want to get. Till the civil servant stops taking bribe. Till the politician,
Isn't that a bit ambitious?
No, we got here somehow. We got here somehow. We can re-engineer the process and bring change. It's going to take time.
You know what? Interesting. There's a policeman who said this to me, just having a conversation. No, just like it was like a normal conversation. And he said that, bribe is part of our culture. And he actually said that do you know when you first started paying bribe is when you were in school, and then you had to give your tin, your sardine. So when you entered in your first year, you gave your sardines to your seniors. He goes, that's how you start paying bribes. So
that's a very good point. I don't think that's more like extortion, though. But because we don't do it willingly.
But he says that's how you start. So it's almost, there's a policeman. He just said it's almost part of our culture. Do you accept that bribing has become so entrenched in our society that it's become a norm now?
Yes. And sometimes it's not even bribe, it's the expectation of monetary gain for doing your job
you're being paid for.
I mean, you go and park in a car park, the security guard is like, knocks on your window, something for the boys. You are being paid to be a security guard. You've watched my car. You don't need any extra money from me. And this is the mindset we have to change. And I believe we have to start from the children. So I personally want to go to the schools. Let's start them thinking about the flag, the pledge, the words of the pledge. I don't know how many people remember it. They are excellent. And if we just go by those words...
Most people forget.
Yeah.
Well, I can only remember if I recite it. So I'm singing it in my head as I speak.
I pledge to... Okay, I'm not going to start before I embarrass myself. Okay, so it sounds like it's a very laudable thing, but how do you think this thing is going to catch on? You know, usually when we had... Dumsuma Stop that caught on Twitter and so forth. Are you hoping that Fly the Flag hashtag is going to trend?
Yes, we are, and we're counting on, you know, people who have that fan base, you know, to get on board this course. So we're looking to see you tweet on
Tweet
Twitter.
at me, I'm going to retweet you. Tweet at me, I'll retweet you.
We're looking, all our celebs, the sportsmen, send a message, you know, tell us what you want to see change in Ghana. Tell us how you think we can change things. Tell us what you think we need to do, you know, and just add hashtag Fly the Flag.
Okay, but Kofi, it's fine. You know, I can put my flag up, you know, in my house, in my office, on my car, and it's all fine and dandy, and it's all good because it makes Ghana look pretty. The flag is amazing. We all love it. But, you know, what if people just fly the flag, but yet they're not really getting to the main purpose of it, which is to try and change, you know, how, you know, not every Ghanaian, but some Ghanaians, how we are.
Okay, so this is how, you know, the campaign is going to work. We're not just going to be saying fly the flag for no good reason
pretty,
and we're all flying the flag. No. So we're going to select one topical issue. So if it's perennial flooding, every year, we know what the solutions are. Dredge the lagoon, desilt gutters, construct proper drains. We know them.
Don't drop litter.
We know all of them. But every year we sit here, the floods are coming, it's going to rain, it floods, 3 people died, 100 people died, 200 people died. We're just counting bodies.
And then cholera happens after.
Cholera, I mean, aren't we tired? You know, then we organize those donations for the victims, and come on, aren't we tired? So if we take perennial flooding, we're going to fly the flag to prevent it from happening next year. Whatever must be done, whatever institutions we have to tackle, we will tackle them. The attitudes that must change, we must make sure that those would change. So we're going to rally around the flag. We're going to fly the flag for that change.
Okay.
You know, and until we start seeing some positive change, we're not moving on to something else.
Okay.
So if it's perennial flooding
and it takes 10
cholera,
years?
Oh,
it won't take 10 years.
It's not going to take 10 years. No.
We are very optimistic.
It's not going to take 10 years. No.
Well, okay, 2 years, 3 years.
Hey, I mean,
because all these years we're still here.
Yeah.
All these years we are still in a position.
You know what? I mean, it's often said that when the leaders fail to lead, the people will make them follow. It's the people. It's you and I and everybody who is watching us. You know, just picture this. We all say, whoever is supposed to dredge the lagoon must do it. We're marching to their office. We're standing there. We want to see something. So if by tomorrow we haven't seen the equipment there doing the dredging, we're coming back, and we're going to keep coming back. They'll dredge it. Dredge it.
Okay, I like the sound of that. I really, you know, would like to see it implemented. You've said that this is something you hope to continue. A lot of times we do see it all the time. People come, they launch things, they launch initiatives, and it's great, and everybody is like, oh yeah, it's wonderful. And 1 year later, you hear less. A second year, you tend to hear less, and usually by the third year, it's totally forgotten. Is this going to happen to Fly the Flag, Sarah?
Hopefully not, but I agree with you. But even when you don't hear about organizations, that doesn't mean they're not working behind the scenes. The thing is to keep up the interest, and that is hard because more topical issues come, sensational things come, tragedies. But we hope that this one will be in everyone's best interest to follow it. And they should hold us accountable and you know, ask. Every so often the media can reach out and say, you guys, you've made a big noise, you're going to do this. Have you done? What have you achieved?
What you claim you're going to be doing, you shall be doing.
Yes.
Okay, when is the launch? You know, when is the launch
next
happening?
week, Tuesday, 23rd June in Jamestown. Manchagbona. Yes, right there. So join us.
Yeah, why Jamestown? Why Jamestown? Why?
It's a movement.
It's a movement.
Look,
but is Jamestown the place for movements? Movements can happen anywhere in the country.
They can, but you know, you can choose to change things from the middle out. You can choose to change it from the top to the bottom. You can choose to change it from the bottom to the top. We believe that one of the major ways that we can engineer this change is from the bottom to the top.
So,
you
okay.
know.
And Jamestown is...
we have to start from the grassroots. We have to start from the grassroots, so to speak. We need to sensitize, our brothers and sisters who are in these communities, Let them know the power that they wield. Let them know the power that they wield. Because, say there's an election coming up. We all know what happens in Ghana. The little bags of rice
People
and the oil
get
and the 5 Ghana cedis and all of that. No.
These days it's 10.
I mean, if you can spend 10 cedis...
Allegedly.
If you can spend 10 cedis for 4 years, fine. Take the money and vote for the gentleman. But come on, let's be realistic. Can you spend 10 cedis for 4 years? No.
It's lunch.
For today? And you sell your future for the next 4 years? No. So something must change.
Okay, let me also ask, it's Citizen Ghana. Why is it launching in Accra? Why not in Kumasi or Tamale or wherever?
It is launching in Accra because we are all here. We want to start it here, but definitely we're doing a regional launch later.
Okay, because a lot of times people always say that most things are always in the capital. And
we even have certain members who have actually selected which regions they want to go and move into.
Okay.
And we're going to use community radio as well, which has a reach all over the country.
Okay, so before we end, just to let people know how they can come and join you next Tuesday.
Yes, come to Jamestown, 10. Come clad in anything Ghana. Come in a t-shirt with Ghana. My lapel pin is here, my cufflinks. So we can wear Ghana anywhere. We can brand Ghana anyhow. So come with something Ghana. Come with your little flag. Come with your big flag. Wrap yourself in the flag. Put it on your car. Just show up. Let's discuss Ghana.
And hopefully this will be a booming business for, the vendors on the streets.
Exactly. Economic.
We are selling Ghana. Hey, we are selling Ghana.
All right. Okay. So I want to say a big thank you to George, Auntie, and also Sarah Safwaje from Citizen Ghana. Remember the hashtag is Fly the flag. So
Facebook, Twitter, anywhere you're posting something, add hashtag Fly the flag.
All right. Okay. So thank you very much.